We need a different strategy. It's going to get you to the same outcome that you want, but it's going to take this workaround or whatever to get it done. And now they're going to get their home. I mean, that's the outcome that they were looking for, is now they're going to get their home based on the way that we're putting the strategy together.
From a society where entitlement's treated as a passport, wasteful like double jumping on a chessboard. Social media got us all acting like warlords. I'm writing songs in the clouds on a Concorde. Passion and patience in the booth and out the basement. Playing a long tail is a rule of engagement. Raise the bar and make a statement. Splashing in the puddles is a form of payment. More money, more problems, more people, more energy. Hustle every day and build a legacy.
Shannon Beichman, Jody Hess.
Yes.
Okay, just make sure I had that right. North Dallas Group, the Associates. Mm-hmm. Okay. Y'all started in July of this year as a group, but you've been, July this year, June of this year. Okay, June of this year. But y'all been with the Associates or in real estate for how long?
I mean, for me, it's almost 2 years.
Okay, so 2 years, sounds good. All right, on this jam session, Shannon Beichman stops by and Jody Hess stops by. Awesome, we ready to roll?
We're ready to roll. Ready.
We got this. All right, guys, I'm Bob Johnson, and this is the 55th episode, Brandon? What are we at, 55 or 56? You should know this. Oh, 55. Well, this is the 55th episode of the Bob Mortgage Jam Session. So you're number 55.
There you go.
How does that make you feel? You excited?
We're 1 week over your year anniversary, it sounds like then, right? 54 weeks in a calendar year. 52.
52. This is going to be a great show, guys, I promise. Jody,
Absolutely.
thank you. Shannon,
Is
thank
that
you.
an hour already?
Oh, yeah, no, it flew by. Yeah. Have a fabulous day and make somebody else's day even better. Take care.
Bye.
Awesome. Good job. See? Very
I was
good.
gonna give you a high five.
You can push that one. Oh, did I leave you hanging? Oh, sorry. That's going to be awesome. That's what this show is. Just,
Well, good,
good. I said if it's bad, I just cut it off in like 15 minutes. I mean, it's whatever.
So it couldn't have been that bad.
No, we rolled for it's 10:14.
Wow.
We all have, for the most part, have the same guidelines.
Right.
But that doesn't mean we're all equal in how we do things, right? Because there's how you ask questions, what you look at that's going to be different. Like we have a client right now that came in from a builder buying a house, and the builder mortgage company said you can't get approved. And
The builder mortgage?
the builder mortgage company, yeah, they said they couldn't get approved. They're already under contract, right? They're under contract. They're closing in September. They've been building on this house for a long time, right? They never really worried about, builder mortgage companies don't worry about pre-qualifications or pre-approvals. They just put everybody under contract, right? And they figure it out at the end. Well, now they're at their end and they're saying, I'm sorry, we can't do the loan for you. And so this guy got to us, and I'm taking a look at it, and I see what they're saying. But let's take a 30,000-foot view of this. Let's step out of this for a second. Okay, you have carry forward losses, you have additional losses on your tax returns, you're in a downward trending income piece. Yeah, I see how that's negatively impacting your job over here, or your ability to perform. But your wife just got her social. She's not a permanent resident, but she's on a visa, so we can go conventional, because I don't have to be a permanent resident, we just need a visa. Let's go add a authorized user, move one of your authorized users over here, and then let's go get a secured credit card, and we'll be at a score high enough to yield an approval, right, on a conventional loan, because she makes just enough to qualify for the house on her own with her new job.
That's the same situation we had.
Right. So I mean, it's not the same buyer.
No, it's not.
Okay. Well, but yeah, and it was just really stepping out of it and saying, look, I get it. I mean, and truthfully, building mortgage companies they're going to take the cream of the crop and they're just going to, yes, yes, yes. Oh my God, I got to work on this. No, we got another one we can fill that spot with, right? And that's how we win those deals. 10 times out of 10 is we're willing to step out of it and say, okay, we need to restructure this. We need a different strategy. It's going to get you to the same outcome that you want, but it's going to take this workaround or whatever to get it done. And now they're going to get their home. I mean, that's the outcome that they were looking for. Is now they're going to get their home based on the way that we're putting the strategy together. So, yeah, I mean, you gotta take the time and look at things a lot differently and dive in to deals.
Definitely sounds like
Yeah.
there's some art with the science.
It is. I mean, so like that guy. I mean, you never know what's out there.
Yeah.
You
Well,
never
nice.
know.
He's same situation, so his wife is not a citizen.
Uh-huh.
But she is a permanent resident, I
Yes.
think. But
She hasn't gone through and taken her citizenship oath.
Yeah.
That was her.
Right. So she doesn't have the true permanent resident, the green card, which is what you have to have. Let's say to go FHA, right? You have to have the green card. But on a conventional, I don't need a green card. I need a valid visa to work here and to have entrance and exits here.
And so her income would, in fact, be,
I'd be able to count that income.
and so
that
that's
could
exactly
help.
what everyone's saying is that
saying
no,
that she can't.
because she's not,
A
we
green
can't
card.
count her income.
Right.
I mean, we'll send it.
Yeah,
send
no,
it
no, no.
over so
Yeah,
they
yeah,
can track
yeah,
it.
no. I'm just saying, no, but this is the facts. I mean, on an FHA loan, you couldn't count the income because she's not a valid green card holder, which is what you have to have to count income and to add that person to that loan, okay? But on a conventional side, you do not need a green card. You need a valid visa, be able to work here, have entrance and exits, right, into the U.S., and then that allows you to count it. Now, then we have to look at, okay, does she have a social, right? I mean, that's the other thing, because you have to have a social, you have to have credit to go conventional,
Right.
right? And if we don't have like a score now, there's easy ways to create a score. As long as she has that social, we can create the scores by doing authorized users and by doing a secured card, and that may take 30 to 45 days to get that score where we need it to be. But it's better than the alternative, which is go sign a lease and lose all your money, right?
To continue to lease and,
Yeah.
Yep.
spend more on their lease than they would
Yep.
on their mortgage payment.
100%. So that's what we're doing. I mean, that's what we're looking at, and it's not a push button get mortgage world we live in.
Yeah.
99% of us don't live in that world.
Yeah.
The 1%ers maybe, but even those people that are buying $4, $5, $6 million homes, I deal with those, and they have questions all the time, right? Because they typically are more complicated in structure, nature, because of how they have their businesses or how their incomes are running through and their assets and all that kind of stuff. And they're trying to figure out, how do I put all this together to be able to buy this home? I know I can pay for it, but based on what everybody's telling me, I don't qualify. And so
Structured it this way so that I'm.
right. So, okay, yeah, you're right. We can't do that. We need to look at asset-based lending, right? You have plenty of assets. We just can't document the income the right way. We need a good loan, so let's just do an asset loan, right? And go with it that way. Well, that scenario didn't tell me. I kept pushing the button and I didn't get the mortgage because it told me I didn't qualify, right? And that's when you step out of it and say, you don't, but here's how you do, right?
Perfect.
Yeah. So,
Cool.
cool. I would love to talk with the guys, so just let me
Yeah.
know.
Yeah.
Okay. Anything else I can help you guys with, just let me know. Shoot me a phone call, shoot me a text. Thank you.
Ooh, no care.
Yep. Well, yeah, just leave
See
that
you.
there. We're good.
Okay,
Yeah,
thank
yeah.
you. Oh,
Super entertaining.
we can provide some comedic.
You know what? It's funny though. He laughs. He's sitting over there laughing at something, and I know he's watching like a previous episode or something like that. And I'm like, I know I'm not that funny. So what are you doing? Are you watching cartoons?